Okay, so today we're going to go over how to divide some decimals. So here are some practice problems. Um, we'll start with this first one. We have 1,995 10,000ths divided by 7/10. If you would see this problem written a different way, it would be written like this. Notice that the first number goes on the inside, second number on the outside. Now, the first thing that we need to do is check the number that's on the outside. Is it a whole number? If not, we're going to move it until it is. So that 0.7 becomes a 7. And then whatever we do to the outside, we need to do to the inside. So the 1,995 10,000ths becomes 1 and 995 thousandths. So we're going to set it up just like that. Now we can divide just like we normally will. We can ignore the decimals, but the decimal is going to go straight above wherever we put it in the problem. So after we moved it, it goes just straight up. So 7. Does 7 go into 1? No. Does it go into 19? Yes, it does. It goes into 19 twice. 2 times 7 is 14. 19 minus 14 is 5 left over. Alright, so now we're going to bring that down. So we are not done. Does 7 go into 59? Yes, it does. It goes in 8 times. 7 times 8 is 56. Alright, and 59 minus 56, excuse me. And we're left with 3. We're not done. Bring down the 5. Does 7 go into 35? Yes, 5 times. 7 times 5 is 35, and we are left with 0. So our answer is 285 thousandths. Alright, let's do another example. Alright, again we are going to look at the number on the outside, and if we were to see this written a different way, it would look like this. So if you're looking at how to set it up, this is what it should look like. So let's go ahead and move that decimal one place, and we're going to rewrite this as 3 on the outside and 2.4 on the inside. Since we moved it once to make 3/10 a whole number, we move it once to make 24 hundredths into 2 and 4/10. So now, looking, don't forget to move my decimal up. Does 3 go into 2? No, it does not. Does it go into 24? Yes, 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24 exactly. We are left with 0. So there is our answer there. Alright, here is a trickier one. This one, if we take a look, notice that this decimal needs to be moved not once but twice, which means that this one needs to be moved twice as well. So we have 364 on the outside. And it's really nice to do these types of problems on graph paper or grid paper because it helps to keep the numbers lined up really nicely. And then this number became 2,853 and 76 hundredths. So don't want to forget my decimal, does 364 go into 2? No. Does it go into 28? No. Does it go into 285? No. Does it go into 364? Yes, it does. So I'm not sure how many times the 364 goes into 2,853, but I'm going to guess somewhere around 7 times. So I'm going to do 364 times 7 just to see where that gets me. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 6, oops, sorry, put the 2 up. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 2 is 44. The 4 up. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 is 25. Alright, so I have 2,548. If I add another 364, let's see where that gets me. 2, 11, 9, and 2. Okay, so that's too big, so it is only the 7 times. So 364 times 7 is 2,548. Now I'm going to subtract. I can't subtract that one, so I'm going to borrow. 13 minus 8 is 5. 4 minus 4 is 0. 8 minus 5 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. Alright. Now I'm going to bring down my 7. Does 364 go into 3,057? Yes, it does. I know that 364 times 8 is that 2,912, and I know I can't add another 364, so it goes in 8 times. And I'm going to subtract my 2,912. And I'm left with 145. So now I'm going to bring down that 6. Alright. Does 3,064 go into 1,456? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and guess 3 times. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So that's 1,092. I think I can get another 364 in there. Let's try. Yes. So I guessed 3, I was 1 off, so it is 4, and that was 1,456 exactly. I subtract and I get 0. So I am left with that 7 and 84 hundredths. Alright, I hope that helps. Those are just a few types of examples for dividing decimals.